What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Monday. Got a nice 9-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with my money six. Six of my favorite plays, 2 pitchers and 4 batters to give you some great production here tonight. So if you're excited for the slate, go ahead and drop a like in the video. If you're ready to win some money, slap that like button. Really helps me out. And yeah, so we got some great plays. Let's hop right into it. First guy up, I'm going to go with Zach Wheeler at 9,300. Finally broke through with a great start against Philadelphia last time out with 38 DraftKings points, and has another good matchup here going against Cincinnati, a team that he has had good success against in the past. He has a 26% K rate on the season. This is going to be a park downgrade for Cincinnati. Going in New York, they're only implied 3.5 runs, and we have some great pitching conditions here tonight for Wheeler. It's only going to be 50 degrees, not humid at all, and a high air density, so the ball is not going to travel very well for the hitters in this park. So I like Wheeler a lot. I think he has a good chance of getting the W as well, so I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first pitcher. Then I'm going to go with Kenta Maeda here at 9,700. He's due for a bounce back, and you can't ask for really a better spot for him than going to San Fran, which is a great pitcher park. San Fran's lineup has been struggling a good amount this whole entire year. They have an above-average K rate, which is great for Maeda, a good strikeout pitcher. And, yeah, I think he can get it done here in this spot. I mean, Maeda, he had a 28% K rate last year, was really good. But so far this season, he's given up a lot of hits and given up some power to guys. And 2 of his worst outings against Chicago and against St. Louis. But a good thing here, San Fran, not much power, and it's really tough to hit home runs in this ballpark as well. So that should limit some production. And also just being in this park, it's not very, like I said, not very hitter-friendly, and the conditions are pretty pitcher-friendly as well. So I like Kenta Maeda here at 9,700. They have the lowest run total of the slate as well, so Vegas likes them a lot. They're only implied 3.4 runs, so I'm expecting Maeda to get over 20 DraftKings points and have a bounce-back start. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy, so that leaves us a decent amount of money left over for the hitters. My first guy, we're going to spend big with Acuna here at 4,900. Going against a lefty, this guy has been unstoppable against lefties so far this year. He's a 500 ISO against them and a 430 WOBA versus lefties in the season. And they have the highest run total of the slate at 5. Acuna, the one with the most power, I would say, against lefties. Can definitely go deep against a young left-handed pitcher. So I like him a lot. Pretty plain and simple. I'm going to lock him in there as my first guy. I'm going to go with Jose Altuve, a guy that's been finally showing some more power with his bat. 9 home runs so far in the season. He did kind of go through that rough stretch last year, but I think it was partially due to his knee injury. Kind of limited his pop. Couldn't hit the ball with the same power and was hitting like more ground balls. So Altuve here, though, getting more carry of the ball, getting more production, and going against a guy in Odorizzi, not a great pitcher. Has had reverse splits in the past, so he's been worse against right-handed pitchers, especially in 1 year. 2 years ago or so, he gave up like 1.9 home runs per 9 to right-handed batters. And going against this Houston lineup, I think he's going to really struggle. I think Altuve and the boys can get to him. They're implied 4.8 runs, so some RBI and run chances for Altuve, and he does have an outside shot of getting a stolen base as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second hitter. And then I'm going to go with Manny Machado. Has been a struggle for him so far this year, I would say, with only 4 home runs, hitting 242, a hitter that has paid a ton of money, so the production definitely isn't there for him so far. But it is a park upgrade because San Diego, not a great hitter's park as we know. Going to Atlanta, and we got some friendly hitter conditions as well. It's going to be 80 degrees and a really low air density, meaning the ball is going to carry better in this ballpark. So I think Machado has a chance of going deep here. He had a solid ISO, isolated power against right-handed pitchers last year, 242 clip, and going against Mike Soroka, a pretty good prospect. He's a young pitcher, but he has had reverse splits against right-handed batters. He has been a little bit worse against them. So I think Machado has an outside chance of getting us some really good upside. He hasn't shown it so much this year, but a 4,000 for a guy of his ability, it is a good spot, I would say. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third hitter. Then I'm going to go with Aguilar. We need someone really cheap, and he fits the bill at 3,300. The guy's had a disaster of a season, I would say, but there's one thing I don't look too much into is this how a hitter has been trending. The hitting The hard hit rate has still been there for him, so he's probably been dealt with some bad luck, I would say. But even though it's not been there this year, like in the past, he's been there with the power against left-handed pitchers. So in Milwaukee here, a good ballpark to hit in. At 3,300, he should be towards the top of the lineup, I would say, against a lefty. So this is a good spot, I think, for him to break through. At 3,300, you're not spending too much. Even if he gives you another goose egg, like it's not like you're losing too much. I mean, his upside is really good, I would say. Last year, like he had some games where he went deep twice, I'm pretty sure, when he was going against lefties. So this is a really cheap price, and the upside is really good for a guy at this price tag. Like one of the better prices I've ever seen for a guy, I think, that does have a really good shot of getting us some really good upside with power and a few extra base hits. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Definitely, I think people are going to be scared of that guy because like he's hitting 120 and like no home runs so far in the season, but he's going to break through eventually. Think it could happen there tonight. So those are the plays, though. You got Zach Wheeler, Kenta Maeda, Aguilar, Altuve, Machado, and Acuna. So hope you enjoyed it. Slap a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more MLB DraftKings picks the remainder of the season. Also, just uploaded my NBA playoff DraftKings picks. If you're interested in that, go check it out. But good luck here tonight, and we'll see you back here again next time.